What is up, everybody? Thank you for coming back for today's video. I have for you two NECA unboxings. One is going to be the Rodan figure. I finally picked this one up after a while. It took me a while to find it in store instead of just ordering it. As well as the version 2 Godzilla, version 3, let me correct myself, version 3 Godzilla. I will be bringing all the figures in that I've collected from the NECA figure, the NECA actual collection of Rodan, Mothra, Godzilla, version 1 through 3. But that's what today's video is about. Let's get started. Alright, so let's just jump into the box of Rodan here. Rodan, however you want to say it. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments. Just also, let me know which one y'all like the best out of all the ones that I've done on this channel, as well as all of them that are out there, which I've done them all so far. But this is what the box art looks like on Rodan. This side here, with some literature, as well as the back. That's super awesome. Loving the detail on these figures as well. Wingspan is 13 inches. Articulated wings include display base with support rod. The literature, I'm not going to read it on this one since I'm unboxing two in this one, but let's look at the inside of this box. That is the sweet looking cover art right there with the volcano fire and Rodan flying over. And there's the figure. Let's jump into it. Kind of excited to get into this one. Let's see if I should do the bottom or the top. I'm going to do the bottom. Why not? There we go. Pull this out. It's probably going to have all the little wire things on it. Not really sure on exactly how I'm going to do this in a fast... Okay, so it's not that bad. So this is what it looks like when it comes out in this plastic thing here. It comes with an extra head there, as well as the base. And let's see if I can do this in one take without having to cut, speed through it, or anything like that. So, that was super easy. See if I can straighten this out just a little bit better. And pull it through. I love keeping these. I'll always keep them. Move it off to the side. And pull out Rodan himself. Oh, this is awesome. I love the detail they've done on this. I love how the wings that actually expand out. So when you do pull him out, he does come out like this. His wings do expand. That is pretty awesome. Like 13 inches. That is a big figure. I can't wait to display it. I will be getting some shelves soon displaying my NECA figures, so when I do videos, I'm going to try to switch up the recording backgrounds. So Funko Pop will be here, and then I'll do a video somewhere else in the house, just doing other things other than just always having the pop wall. But let's get back into it. There is the... Let's see if I can get a real good close-up of the actual head, the body. Look at the textures. Look like the burning, the flames, and the ashy looking skin. It is so awesome. I love the figure itself. I mean, they did really good on detail. Definitely digging the little expanding wings here. You can also flap him. I don't know why I laugh like that, but I did. But, oh, I dropped it. His legs move. Okay, so let's get into the base. I'm having way too much fun with the figure itself. So there's the base here. Looks like the base of the volcano or the mount or the kind of the hilltop. Well, I can't exactly remember. I haven't seen the movie in a little bit. But yeah, there's the base here. Ooh, they put these in there pretty good. There we go. So here's the, I guess the flames and the lava buildup or whatever you want to call it. It looks like flames, just kind of molten. Looks like a blob. That is the detail there. There's where it goes onto the base, which connects to there on the very bottom, that little notch. I'm going to go ahead and put that in there, if I can, without failing the first time. Okay, lining it up. Of course, these things got to be crammed on there as well. There we go. Heard it click. I don't know if that was supposed to click or it broke. Hopefully not. So next we're going to put the little clear rod so it, I guess, kind of doesn't show him. Well, that's kind of a tight fit. I have to cram that down in there. And from the looks of it, I guess it's going to be going around. I don't know exactly. I think it shows it. No, it didn't show it there. It didn't show it there. Well, I'm going to make the assumption that it goes around his stomach area. Because I don't believe it goes around his neck. Yeah, so it's going to go around the waist area as well. I didn't have that on there very well, but there we have it. There is Rodan in the base. Let's see if I can block it off where my camera can actually focus on the figure itself. There we have the Rodan figure. I'm going to move it over here. We're just going to jump into... I'm not really going to mess with the head right now. The other head is basically him opening... You can open his mouth. I don't know if it's zooming in. My camera's not doing a very good job with that today. Let's jump into the next one. I'm super excited about this one. And I know I always say I'm super excited, but this one... I'm excited. It's been long waited. I think it came... the first time I saw pictures of it was SDCC. Of course, they have the... Let's see if I can rip it open. Wow. Okay. Well, fail on my part. I'm going to have to open it up this way. Which is not really that too bad. I need to get a sharper knife. That's what I need to do, is invest in a sharper knife, because these are really hard to sharpen. I mean, just to get that corner there, the Tanto blade. Alright, so let's jump in here. Pull it out. Stop rambling. I love the paper they use. Oh, it's so awesome. Alright, so here we have it. Version 3 Godzilla. This is by far one of my favorite figures from the line, as well as the blue of him blasting. If you have not seen the movie and you don't want it spoiled, don't go past this point. Go watch the movie, and if you haven't, you're crazy. This is an awesome movie. I definitely liked it. But here's the version 3 cover art on the front of the box here. This is after he was charged by the nuke. If I believe so, that he was in that cave or the temple and they nuked him just to charge him up so that he could go fight Ghidorah, one of the two. But here we have the back of the box as well. Just shows another shot of him kind of around the buildings. I love the front of this box. I like, if I can get a close-up without it messing up, but just the charge of his spikes. Digging it. Measures 12 inches from head to tail. Hinged jaw. Over 25 points of articulation. The normal. And there's the side of the box as well. And there's the literature. Following in the global success of Godzilla. Next chapter. Same thing as the other boxes. So I don't think they really changed anything from the last time I read this. Don't really want to sit there and take the time to read it. There's a lot of literature. I'm kind of tired. Let's jump into this. I keep getting sidetracked. So here's the actual inside of the box art. It looks like it's the same on the back, just the full picture. But there we have the front sleeve cover art here, as well as the figure. I say that weird. I love saying it that way, the figure. But anyways, there it is. Let's jump into it. I'm going to open up from the bottom again and go from there. This one, when it first came out, I had to buy it instantly. Just kind of been sitting in a box since it got to my house. I just ripped the box, but I mean, that's what I get for rushing into it. Pull up this little thing here. This one actually came with... Oh, well, I forgot. You have to have warm water. You don't have to, but it always suggests that you have warm water to put the tail on. I don't ever do it. I don't know why. I just don't. Alright, so I'm going to have to definitely possibly cut this part because this thing is tied up in there. So this is the plastic piece that it comes in. And look how tight they tighten that little twisty tie. So yeah, definitely going to have to cut the scene here just to get this off because it's going to take me a minute because they twisted it pretty tightly. So I'll be right back. Alright, so finally got the twisty tie off. It took a little bit of torque. Finally got it off. So let's pull them out. As well as the tail, which I should have done this as well, but I forgot to do it. I didn't see these little clear ones when I was first doing the twist tie. It doesn't want to go out the hole. Okay. Finally, after I got the tail out from the little clear plastic things, I'm going to push this over there. This one looks a little smaller, but no, it looks about the same size, but we'll figure it out when I put them all up next to each other, because that's definitely what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to try to put this on. One of the things is that I understand why you would want to heat this up before you put it in, because you have the spikes on the tail here. This is exactly what the tail looks like. Of course, it has its articulation where you can bend it, style it, and stuff like that. Now, just getting it to go in there, into the tail port here, to finish off the figure itself. I love how it's like a transparent red instead of just like a red paint color. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but you can see through. That's like almost like transparent in his legs and feet, and his whole body's transparent. That is so cool. I mean, I love the movie, especially when they nuked him and he just was like basically supercharged, and he went and kicked Ghidorah's ass. Ghidorah. There we have it. I'm going to try to put the tail on, and I may cut the scene from me not struggling trying to put this thing in there because it is extremely hard with the spikes. Here I go. Okay, so finally, after getting the tail on there, I had to press extremely hard because I didn't have warm water. And my hands have like little pokey marks as well as stab marks on my hand just from these little spikes. But here we have it. This is the version 3 Godzilla. I should have done a little bit of a close-up before I put the tail on. You know, it doesn't really matter, but there it is. Thing is massive. I love this thing. I love the tail. I love all three of them that came out, but here we have the version 3 with his articulating jaw, where he has his little tongue there. I can almost use the same blaster, the blast from the version 2, but it wouldn't match up with the red. But there is his red eye. And a lot of people are saying that this isn't exactly movie accurate, which it's close enough. I mean, come on. This is a collectible as close as it gets. I accept what I have right here because it's so awesome. Saw it in the picture in SDCC, had to have it, and it finally came out here recently. But there we have the articulating jaw, the detail on the spikes, the charge up, I almost wish I could show you the what it looks like, the figure when it's transparent. But I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but there we have the actual figure itself with the tail put on, as well as the size comparison between the two. That is awesome. I mean, just these two figures themselves are just perfect. Now, when I look at this, sometimes it's really hard to fit the feet. Since Godzilla does have big feet, it's really easy to stand him, but sometimes it's really hard because you have to heat up you put it in warm water to heat it up so it can bend and stuff like that. But I haven't had problems with that here recently. But every now and then you have to do it. With like the Assassin Predator video that I did, it was definitely one of the ones that you have to have to mold it and a base to stand on because his feet are tiny. But there we have it. There is the version 3. I'm going to go ahead now and pull out all of the other figures just to kind of compare them all together. The 3 that look the same or just different paint jobs. To me, they're awesome. But there we have the version 3, the charge up, the actual detail on here. The spikes are super awesome. The tail's awesome. The transparency of it looks super cool. I can't wait to actually get a shelf to put these all on. But here we have the version 3, Rodan. And I'm going to reach over and grab the other ones and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. Here is all the figures that I've pulled so far and done a review on. Finally got to do Rodan in version 3 in this video. Here I have the original Godzilla, just the plain Jane, the same color when he first appears in the first part of the movie. Just the normal mold of himself. Get a close-up of that just to kind of get a reference. There's his articulating mouth. And then I had the blue version that comes with the little blaster piece. I didn't want to set up because I'm going to be moving them. But there we have the blue where he's charging up his normal blaster that he has. That's the second version, and the version 3 of him being nuked and he is supercharged with the irradiation and stuff like that. This is the version 3. Comparing them all together, they're all the same size, just all different paint jobs. I love these figures and I can't wait to display them. As well as, I'm going to move Rodan out of the way. Mothra here, one of my favorites. I love the colors of the wings. They did a really great job on the detail and stuff like that. The little base is super cool. But there we have it. I think this is going to probably be the last of the actual Godzilla figures that they're going to be putting out that I know of this year. I have no idea what they're going to be bringing out next year. But there we have it. The 3 Godzilla. We have Mothra and Rodan. Not really sure on exactly why they didn't actually make a Ghidorah, or however you say it. I don't know why they didn't make a figure of that one. I know SH Monster Arts, they made one. But other than that, I don't think they made any other one of Ghidorah, however you say it. I'm going to keep saying that. Anyways, but here we have the 3 versions. This is pretty much all the ones that I've bought. I'm super excited to put these up on a shelf and display them. I've said that a lot. I'm a nerd. I'm collecting here. And I love these things. These are awesome. They do great on detail. So good job on NECA for bringing these out and putting some damn good details on these things. But there we have it. We have the version 1, 2, and 3 with Rodan and Mothra. So that's pretty much what's I'm going to be doing in this video is unboxing this version 3 here, as well as this one. If y'all would like to see anything else, maybe go into a little bit more details when I do these videos, just let me know down in the comments. As well as if you want to say anything, let me know. Shoot a comment down there. As well as which one is your favorite out of all 5 of these. I almost said 4, but all 5, which one is your favorite? I'm going to have to say my favorite is going to be the supercharged one here, just because it was an awesome moment in the movie. My favorite color is blue, so this is my second favorite. And of course, this one. But Rodan and Mothra, they're all my favorites, but my favorite one has got to be version number 3, where he is nuked and ready to shut up. But there we have it. This is what I pulled out of the boxes. I can't wait to actually display them, like I've said. So that's pretty much the video. I'm going to wrap it up here. If you did please like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell down in the bottom. As well as keep it classy, stay collecting, and I will see you in the next video.